Hey guys, it's Volt, and today we're going to be talking about Windows 10. Now, I'm not actually going to be talking about the operating system Windows 10, I'm going to be talking about one of the specific features within Windows 10. And that feature is the Xbox app. Now, I personally myself don't have an Xbox, X360 or one. I have a gaming computer and I used to have a PlayStation, but I gave my PlayStation away. And I've just been gaming on the PC ever since. But now the Xbox app is also not what I'm talking about, or not what I want to talk about. It's one of the features within the Xbox app. I'll get to that feature right now. The gameplay you're seeing behind, well, not behind me. What the fuck am I saying? The gameplay you're seeing in the background is some COD 4 playing against some bot deathmatch. Basically, what I do is when I kill a bot, I try and collect his gun, use that gun to kill another bot, pick up that gun, blah blah blah, you know how it goes. And basically, within this Xbox app on Windows 10 that you get, you sign up and you get a DVR function. So basically what that means is, if you're familiar with Fraps or DxTory or Shadowplay from Nvidia or um, MSI Afterburner, you know, all of those video recording programs for your games, the DVR function within the Xbox app is actually just that. It records videos, it comes with the operating system. All you have to do is basically sign up for the Xbox whole thingy majiggy, which I had to do. I think it's just your Microsoft account actually, yeah. And basically you go inside. I'll put a picture up on the screen right now. You go inside and there's the DVR settings. You don't even have to have the Xbox app open. It's just automatically, you know, when you start up everything. And the reason why I like this over, personally, I have an AMD card, so yeah, I have an AMD card, so I used for this DVR function from the Xbox app. I used MSI Afterburner, which I didn't have a problem with. The thing was, um, it was a bit much. I know it's great because you can set specific aspect ratios, resolutions, frame rates, everything. You can record gameplay, audio, and mic audio in one audio file, which isn't what I preferably like to do, but you can if you want to. So yeah, I use that. But my biggest complaint with it is some games I used to play, like for instance Counter-Strike, I play mainly. It didn't really go well with it. I mean, damn, I used to record and the recording came out smooth. Let me not get you wrong. But when I was recording, the actual, like when I was playing and recording at the same time, my gameplay would be affected, my aim would be off because there was stutters, and you know, no one really wants stutters when they're playing. So I mean, you know, and there was a bit of frame drops. Bit of frame drops? Jesus Christ. There are quite a few frame drops, you know, it dropped the frames quite a bit. And that's basically the reason why I didn't like it. So now keep in mind this wasn't for all games. For some games would work beautifully, but with this Windows 10 one, the Xbox app, DVR function, whatever you want to call it, um, it is just, oh my god, it is amazing. Um, I set it up, okay, so you can't really, I mean usually I like to record by clicking F9, but it didn't really let me do that because you have to have at least control or alt, you have to have something and something else. But that's besides the point. I'll put the images on the screen by the way. And also one thing I want to mention is if you see any lag or like bad frame rates from this background gameplay, which is actually recorded with the Xbox app, it's because of the mod I'm using for bots for COD 4, so it's not actually um, the DVR's fault, Xbox apps. I'll actually put up some game footage right about now. That's pretty good. That we used the DVR function to record through Windows 10. But yeah, basically, I really do enjoy it. You know, you click the Windows button, Alt and R to record, and then you click it again to stop. And it's what I like about it is instead of having an on-screen notification or like red text like I did with Afterburner, it actually like dims your screen brightness or increases it and then quickly decreases it again. to let you know that you started recording, and gives you a sound. It does that also when you stop, the same thing. Brightness up, brightness down, and then the sound. And geez, I didn't even think I was recording when I was using it. I literally, maybe there was like a 5 FPS drop on Counter-Strike, but I mean, we all know Counter-Strike is so easy to run. 5 FPS is like, I mean, come on, that's nothing in Counter-Strike. But yeah, I didn't even believe I was using it, and I thought, okay, the frames are gonna be bad or the quality is gonna be crap, you know, because of the like hardly any frame loss. So I went into the video file that I recorded, and when I opened it up, it was amazing quality, amazing audio quality, amazing video quality. And then I said, okay, this has to be a big file. I opened it up. It was about a 2-minute video, and it was only like 700 megabytes. I was like, okay, that may sound a lot to some people who don't actually record, but considering I've used Fraps and Afterburner before, which create files in the gigabyte range after 1 minute, then this is actually pretty amazing to you. And the only complaints I actually have with this program is A, it only supports 30 FPS. It doesn't even have a FPS selector in the options right now. But of course, Windows 10 is like brand new, so they haven't worked on it that much, and it's still in like a beta stage. And B, it's just lackluster settings, man. I'll put a image up of the settings right now. Yeah, and the settings are just so sparse. There's like nothing there. There's no resolution, no frame rate. Everything's sort of locked. You get a quality selector, but it's standard and full, or standard and best. And I mean, that's not really much to work with. What is best and what is like standard, you know? So my suggestions is to try it out yourself, tinker around with it. And another great feature that I absolutely love, which I know is found on other recorders, but bundled with the Xbox app, I think it's just so great. Let me set this up for you. You're playing a competitive match. Okay, not competitive in Counter-Strike. Let's say a casual. You just picked up the AWP with your sexy, I don't know, Hyper Beast camo, whatever you have. And then you get up on some boxes on Dust 2, do a couple of 360s, just fire randomly, and you get a headshot collateral. Now, if you weren't recording, and it's casual because there's no casual replays, you're pretty much screwed. I mean, if no one else is recording in that lobby, and if no one else is recording your screen, you're pretty much screwed. That is gone. That is the only place you're gonna find that is in your head. But if you have this Xbox app and you have the feature enabled, you have the ability to press one button and it actually records a certain amount of time before you click that button. Or like, it takes footage from 5 minutes ago till the point that you click that button. It's crazy, man. Like, and it's a setting. You can have 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, or like 1 minute and then 30 seconds. And when you click that button, if you got it set to like 30 seconds, it'll record the previous 30 seconds up until you click that button, which is just a great feature if you a trick shotter or you just trick shot for fun, or I don't even know, man. If you just hit a sick clip or ace, you know. Now I've had experiences before I found this Xbox app where I wish it was on casual, and I just wish I had been recording because I had some epic ace or whatever. But geez, I can tell you now, this Xbox app is not disappointing. The only thing I could wish for now is for Microsoft to just spend some good quality time on the freaking settings. Jesus Christ. Man, it is crazy how bad the settings are right now, but I mean, the only thing I could complain about right now, you can still record in 1080p if you've got a 1080p monitor. The only problem I have with it right now is 30 FPS, locked at 30 FPS, and we all know 60 FPS is sort of the go-to frames per frame in today's YouTube. So yeah, so all in all, I really do think this Xbox app is just the best. I think it's the tits of the tits, and like, you should just try it out yourself, man, to be honest. Yeah, so this has been Volt, and I think this might be Volt's new way of recording his gameplay. Um, well, it depends, you know, 60 FPS, 30 FPS. I think I'm just gonna start uploading at 30 FPS until they release the 60 FPS patch. But yeah, this has been Volt, and I'll see you guys later.